baby, y'all. J, 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 baby, y'all. Baby, y'all. Baby, y'all. Baby, y'all. Baby, y'all. What's good? Baby, y'all. Baby, y'all. Yes, sir. Baby, y'all. 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 What's goody? What's goody? Baby. Yes, sir. We are in the building again. Another morning. Everybody's hitting the likes early. We having a good morning. That's all it's about, man. Being around people early in the morning with some motion. So what's good? What's really good? Tootie, what's poppin'? Big Papa, what's poppin'? Blanket, what's poppin'? Blanket, we gotta talk today, baby. We putting the numbers up early today. That's a fact. We talking today, man. We got a vibe today. There's a lot of smoke out there too this morning. A whole lot of smoke. We gonna cover, let's see what we covering today. We gonna cover a little bit of Remy Ma. We gonna cover some Rick Ross and some Drake, of course. We gonna cover that, some Kanye West and Big Sean. Some Chinx murder. You know we gotta talk about Chinx. Rest in peace, Chinx. Jay-Z, Mev Bleak. Rich the Kid. And if I wasn't down with the Gottis, we would be talking about the Gottis this morning, but we gonna X that out. Cause when I rock with you, I rock with you. That's a fact. So we're not gonna touch on that this morning. But I just hope everything works out for them dudes. That's a fact. We're gonna talk about some Drake and some Dr. Umar.
What it is, baby. Kiss. Shout out to Shay Baby.
We gotta get that in
the
too.
hottest shit on the internet. Giving flowers, showing love, no hate, no sucky shit.
That's a fact. No hate, no sucker shit. John, what's goody? Yeah, Nisha G is fine. She was in the building yesterday. Hey, Nish. Nisha's fine. She is in the building. I know y'all was like, damn, what happened to Nish? You guys kept that confidential. Yes, because we are family. Michelle, good morning. That's a fact. It's gonna be a goodie this morning. All right, so you know where I want to go first to start this morning off right that I saw in here? I want to start this off with the Rick Ross and the Drake. So this is where we at early with that. So Rick Ross adds to Drake's woes after his Toronto mansion gets devastated by floods. It's crazy. So I wonder what happens with that mansion with Drake. I know he had it up for sale, but now it got flooded. Because look, they show a little bit of the smoke, of course. You know, Rick Ross's nasty work. That's Drake's mansion flooded. So you know, of course, Rick Ross had to troll him. Alright, so now who's the goofy in there that's, you know, trying to stop the floods? One of Drake's little goons, he got in there. Yo, you go stop the floods now. Yo, I don't want that job, Drake. What the hell you got me in there trying to stop floods for? Yo, I'm saying, how they even get photos, videos in there? What's up with these people, man? A lot of this stuff be seeming fake, y'all. I'm telling you, keeping it real with you. You know what I mean? Yeah. It don't add up sometimes. I'm just trying to figure out where Rick Ross, if his face pops out there, if he got anything to say. Because, you know, Ross is nasty work. It seems like Ross just posted that video. I don't know where Ross got that video from, though. That's crazy. Let's look at that one more time. I can't lie, the crib looks sick. So, that's what I was asking. Does Drake get a lawsuit for this? You know, does he put in an insurance claim for this? Homeowners, let me know. Is this a good insurance claim for Drake to put in on this? What do you say? He got it on sale for like 10 million? That definitely dropped the value of the crib right now with all the floods. I ain't gonna hold you, it definitely did. I'm just trying to figure out how this shit got flooded. Why y'all laughing at Drake? Flood insurance, 100%, Michelle. That's what I'm thinking if I'm Drake. Just put the flood insurance in, because that's nasty work. It's crazy. If I'm Drake, I mean, I don't know how I feel about this. Maybe I'm mad because I want to sell it. I want the 10 mil. You're not getting 10 mil now. The flood definitely killed it. We're going to let Fox talk about his boy in a minute. Ask him, figure out. We're going to see what Fox got to say today about Drake's floods. You know, Drake in the music business right now. And his boy, Bronny James. We gotta talk some more about that today. That's a fact. So, all the people out there that's married, Michelle, the lovely Michelle. Remy Ma fuels Papoose divorce rumors with telling name change. This is nasty, man. I thought they would make it. I thought they would make it, man. Yeah. I really thought that they would make it through this. It's crazy. Now, this is the crazy thing, if you ask me, about this relationship. Like, I feel like Remy Ma stuck around with Papoose, or Papoose stuck around with Remy Ma, you know, even when she was locked up, I guess. But I just don't know why they would wait till Papoose gets at this point of his career, you know, to become successful, to go through this much drama. You know, this is the time I felt that they should have been happy. You know what I mean? Papoose is at an all-time high right now. Running companies, got his own office. You know what I mean? That's hubby status. Yeah. You know, Papoose cleaned himself up. He ain't outside no more. That nigga's in the office. Getting money, running companies. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I feel like, you know, if they just would have dug it out just a little bit longer, this would have been crazy.
What it is, man.
But you know, everything, see, this is where they at with it. This is where they at with it. Y'all can see that? It's crazy. It's nasty out there, man. Now, let's ask Michelle, because she's married. Can this be worked out, Michelle? Coming from a woman that's married, can something like this be worked out? Black love gone. Shout out to FN. Of course, that's what I'm saying, right? Why we can't get a black couple? Why we can't get a black couple? Yeah. But yeah, I agree. I feel the same way. I feel like it's just nasty, man. You know, hopefully those two can get through it and work it out, because it's like, why go through a jail bed with someone, be married for the duration of that time, then become successful? That's the biggest thing to me. Papoose success. You know what I mean? That deserves a workout. Yeah. That deserves it. Remember to hit that like button. You heard what Nisha said. Don't do it for me. Do it for Niche. Yeah. Do it for Niche, lovely ass.
What it is, baby.
Except if someone's sexual changes or something, they doing, then yeah. So you feel like if the other person in the relationship is not sexually attracted to the person, it's over. Basically. Queen Niche. It could be worked out, but it's no trust between one or the other. Then it's just much, yeah, facts. If there's no trust, it's definitely over. Definitely. There's no way of getting past the trust part. Once that is over, it is definitely over. No, I mean, if they start getting zesty. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, I didn't see nothing about them being zesty. Getting that, but I mean, no. I mean, if they start getting zesty, okay, so Meaning you feel like they have to bring a third person in? 2D saying, oh, Glizzy talk.
Shit, baby.
That's a fact. Like if they bat for one team and then switch. Yes. Not zesty chair. Y'all wild this morning. That's a fact. No, but wait. So basically, Michelle, so are you saying to bring Easy to Block Kevin is the home record? Yes. Yes. Basically, like if you marry a straight man and all of a sudden he's gay or bi now. Damn. That's bad. So, if you marry a man, then all of a sudden he's gay or bi, what happens from there? I think that's over too.
Shit, baby.
That's definitely over. Cause I mean, it's like, I feel like a woman could get over the whole me. Okay, cause so get in the chat. Yeah. I need to know if this is true. I was told if you're gonna cheat on a woman, make sure she's better than the other, because women rarely ever want to lose to a woman that looks better than her. So she'll never let her have you. Yeah. Is this true?
Shit, baby.
Is this true? I'm just asking. It's true. Papoose, I don't know. I never heard of no pap going no way like that. I don't know. Mr. Buttons. Yeah, you know I got trigger happy fingers. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. You know I hit them buttons. Yo, wow. Even if I had a crush on a dude back in the day and I saw him with an ugly chick, crush over. So it's the truth. So it's the truth. If you're gonna cheat, she gotta be better. Yeah. So fellas, you heard this in the chat. If you're gonna cheat, you better have a baddie.
Shit, baby.
Cause the women are letting you know in here. If she looks good, you have a shot to keep the other. Yeah. Mate.
Shit, baby.
Thoughts on Eminem's album? I mean, it's Eminem, baby. You getting what you getting. Straight bars and straight, you know, because he was dissing a lot of people on that album.
Shit, baby.
I listened to a little bit of it. It's Eminem, baby. Yeah. We know what to expect. That's a fact. But yeah, Eminem, he's doing what he do. Since you want to talk about Eminem, let's stay on Eminem. Let's look at his first week sales. Let's see what they say Eminem's out there doing. So, they say Eminem's new album, The Death of Slim Shady. They say it's set to make a big splash pause on the Billboard charts. Judging by his first week sales, looks like he's doing well. Reported on Monday, July 15th, the project is expected to earn between 270,000 to 290,000 copies. That's a lot for 2024. That's a lot. Yeah. Eminem is still doing his thing, y'all.
Shit, baby.
Look. They said Eminem doing 300,000 hard copies first week? That's crazy.
Shit, baby.
Look. Right there, they say he's supposed to do 270 to 290. So it could get to 300K the first week. M is still that dude.
Shit, baby.
M is still that dude, y'all. That's crazy. That's a lot of record sales. Okay, so let's see what give me an album that came out last week or somebody new that just came out. I want to see how many sales they do the first week because 300,000 seems like a lot with a lot of streaming sites. He body P. Diddy? Shout out to Snoop Dogg for opening his first smoke shop. I feel him. So let me see. We try to see somebody whose album came out. Let me see. Rappers, albums out this week. Let's see. Okay, so Slim Shady. Let's check and let's see. Let's see what Rich the Kid. Rich the Kid, first week album sales. Okay, let's see what this is. Come on, man. This is nasty work. This is nasty work. I got to make sure I'm not seeing nothing stupid yet. Okay, so that's nasty. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Shit, baby.
Look, I just Googled it. 18K. So Rich the Kid is selling 18K the first week, and Eminem is doing 290. Eminem is still the GOAT.
Shit, baby.
290 is a lot of records. I knew that. 25 years later, almost hitting gold first week. That's nasty.
Shit, baby.
Nobody can beat Eminem, man. That's a fact. Eminem looking like he the champ again. God damn, M. Let people eat. That's why when you a star like these type of guys like Eminem, you know, like the Jay-Z's, you know, they don't put out albums every year. You niggas is dropping albums every 7, 8, 10 years because them joints be reaching their max peak. They still sell for decades.
Shit, baby.
290 in the first week? That's a lot of sales, fam. That means if this was like 2000s or 99, Eminem was back to his same old tricks. He would have did easy 2 million records the first week.
Shit, baby.
And you know, when you could sell that many records in album sales, like real sales, not no fake industry sales, like real smoke, like real numbers, not the gatekeeping fake shit. If you could get those real numbers at all times, you can drop anything you want at any time, whenever you want. Eminem at this point, when he turns 55, he can drop a Senior Citizens album and sell 100,000 copies.
Shit, baby.
And maybe more than that. And maybe more than that. Because he got fans from all around. Yes, he got fans from all over the world. That's a fact. Cigarettes after sex. Okay, John.
Shit, baby.
Okay. He got fans from 8 to 88. That's a fact, fam. Eminem is crazy. But I still never thought he still would sell 300,000 hard copies in 2024. You know, that's still an accomplishment, fam. You know what I mean? And they're predicting. That means that he could sell either less or he could sell even more. The numbers come out next Monday. But they must have an account right now that's saying, okay, if he made so much sense yesterday, this is what is going to lead up until next Monday.
Shake, baby.
And it looks like it's saying 290. I'm saying more than that. What's my best track on the Death of the Slim Shady? Well, I don't have a favorite track. I haven't really sat down and listened to it the whole thing. I listened to it a little bit in the car yesterday. Everything was good. Dr. J beats, punchlines was nasty. Everything was good. You know what I mean? I got to go sit down and really go over everything. But so far, what I heard, everything was good. I'm just amazed at 290K. That's a lot, fam. That's a lot. So yesterday, I wanted to start right here too. Yesterday, the people were getting involved on Instagram. I was in here with y'all yesterday rocking out. You know, the people are saying No Limit Soldiers over Cash Money, which is crazy. But this is where we were with it yesterday. You know, I really want to run with No Limit. Cash Money because they had better hits I could vibe to because they kept going. But No Limit, I take them over them because I like their movement better. They movement better.
Winners with true depth. Never gave a damn about the bronze on the widget. They boom come short. I'm digging ditches. Come in, I'm knocking out some.
Let's get it! Oh yeah, we was late yesterday.
Haters in you busters, stepping on toes, breaking food, no. In the
I don't discuss. Wore it out of line, wore it gon' get us hit.
Whoa, they out of line.
Millionaire plus, don't touch the broad, you can't pluck the broad. 20 inches with TVs is a must. By the year 2000,
all right, now, the people were running with No Limit. I went back yesterday, I had to do a little test run of everything. Compare both of the groups. I like No Limit, but Cash Money had a longer run. So I gotta go with Cash Money, man. I'm sorry.
Shake, baby.
They had a longer run. You know what I mean? Are we in the 90s? Yeah, we're in the 90s right now. Right now, we're in the 90s. We're in the 90s right now. That's why I said I gotta run with Cash Money. The hits are endless with them dudes, man. What y'all think? Get in them comments. Cash Money, No Limit Records. That's it. I gotta run with Cash Money. But the people were getting involved yesterday, they run with No Limit. Why? I don't know. But that's who they wanted to run with. All right, so let's see where we was. Yeah, we were talking about Eminem. Yeah, man. If I'm artist, I still don't want to drop the same day as Eminem. Stay away from M. Let M get his own release dates. 25 years later, still outselling everybody. That's crazy. Come on, music industry. Don't let me find out this is fake. Because if you're doing some fake gatekeeping stuff to make sure Eminem is on top still, that's nasty. This is 25 years later. But every person that come in the chat, they do ask me about Eminem's album. So Eminem, I think he got real fans, man. He said, listen to it backwards. It's crazy. You mean like from the last track to the first one? Kinda? I mean, if Eminem still has the old school tactics of making an album, you don't want to listen to an album from the end. Okay, so these new rappers, I feel you can listen to the album from start at number 4, then go to number 21, then go to number 11. The old albums, they were like books. You had to listen from A to Z. They had an intro and they had an outro. Everyone, you know that. The skits in front of the album.
Shake, baby.
Let's get to some famous hip-hop skits. Let's see if they have this. Let me show y'all what the albums was like back in the days. Jamie Lyons was goody. Come on, Ali, don't come in here with the zestiness. Let's see. Okay, so they do have the top 50 skits of all time on hip hop albums. But let me see if you could click into them. Because I don't want you guys to see it. I want to hear it. Let me see. You know what? Let's try to go on YouTube. Because you youngins, y'all missed out on the old album. I'm trying to school y'all. I'm trying to help y'all. So you could go back and listen to the real crack, the real music. Okay, so let's see what this is. And I'm going to see if y'all can name them skits too. If they have it. Let's see what this do. Let's see what this do. Shout out to everybody pulling up in the building. You're a good guy, man. With your viewers and mad respect, man. I wish you all the money, respect, and the power, brother. Good looks, my dude. Yo, fam. It goes both ways. So I had a person come in yesterday and tell me you're talking too much to the chat. I don't know. I'm just being me.
Shake, baby.
Okay, so it seems like they don't have the skits, which really made me mad because I really wanted to go over these skits with y'all because they were crazy. But yeah, the rappers back in the days had the best skits in the world. They told you, it was like a book. They told you, like, the album started off with narratives, letting you know what you about to get into. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see. I got to show y'all one. I got to. It's only right. Intro of okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. Here goes one. They pulled up a Mace album. This is how the intros went. Let me see. Okay, these were the intros. Now watch how it comes right into the music. Oh, then we rocked it. Yes. Now that's music. Now that's music. Am I right or wrong? They painted the picture, fam. That's why this album right here sold 10 million copies. That's the difference. These guys are jumping right into the albums with drill music, and it's like right off the back, it's like as soon as you get in the car, it's like sniff some coke, pop an E-pill, and running your car into a wall.
Shake, baby.
Can I get in the car, start it up, get a vibe, let the car warm up first? Yeah. Can Can I let the car warm up first? Damn. Yes, definitely fire, Papa. Big Papa. Yo, listen. I know my grassroots, Big Papa. That's a fact. Oh, yeah, they brought your boy to an interview yesterday, too. I forgot to tell y'all that. They had your man. Your man told his story yesterday. You know, they called me in for an interview. I was extra lit yesterday. Shout out to His Normal Podcast. That's a fact. Yeah, I gave him a little bit of my life story. A little bit. You know what I mean? Because you know you can't go too deep and tell too much because you want them to bring you back. I didn't get too deep into the music business. I didn't get too deep into the basketball business. I didn't get too deep into a lot of things. You know what I mean? But I gave him a good 2 hours of some good smoke. That's a fact. Yo, Tootie, good looks. We moving. Yo, I don't know why YouTube does this to me all the time. They always got me delayed. I don't know why. Hit them like buttons too. We was doing good, but then you slowed up. As always, I don't know why. But that's a fact though. Good vibes yesterday. All right, so let's get back into this smoke. Y'all want to talk a little bit of Kanye West? A little bit of Big Sean? Okay, so we never thought we would see this happen. Big Sean disses Kanye West on one of his tracks. Who would have ever thought? Who would have ever thought? So let's see what this dude got to say. Oh, it was on a rap radar freestyle. Okay.
The next stop is on the...
I think where he dissed Kanye West was in the intro where he said he had to switch ship. So it seems like he's not rocking with Yeezy no more, which is nasty work. I mean, they drove Kanye up to this point, man. The gatekeepers, all of these Adidas people, all of these people drove Kanye West crazy, man. They made people want to get away from Yeezy, man. And that's just bottom line. Yeah. It said 313, we up. That's a fact. The difference was when he mentioned the Gemini. Got you. Yeah. Shout out to Zach, what's goody? No, I can't front. Big Sean is nice. I can't front. Big Sean is definitely nice. The Kardashian curse. Yo, that's funny you said that, Michelle. I have a friend of mine, right? His name is Tighten Up. He says the same thing. Whenever you date a Kardashian, best believe you got the Kardashian curse. Shout out to the West Coast pulling up too. I can see the numbers going up. Bella, what's poppin'? Shout out to Bella pulling up. What's goody, girl? But yeah, I never thought that Big Sean would ever have issues with Kanye. I just always felt like they was want to be, you know, those book bag people that just stick together forever. But of course, I was wrong. He's not rocking. He said he's not rocking with him no more. It's over. It's over. So, can Big Sean survive the music industry without Kanye West? What do you guys think? Yeah. You think he's gonna be okay? Oh, y'all in here talking to the ladies. I think Big Sean will be fine. I think Big Sean actually has bars. I think he came up from a clique of people that respect the game and respect hip hop. So I think people will rock with him. Christian West, what's goody? Yeah, it's a hot one in New York today too. It's muggy out here.
Shit, baby.
Hey Bella. As that is the answer. Facts. Big Sean top 10? Right now, yes.
Shit, baby.
Of all time, I don't know. But right now, yes. With the new niggas, yes. I say top 5 of the new ones. Of the new people, of the, what did they say? Gen Zs? Yes.
Shit, baby.
Yes, he is. He up there, definitely. He's definitely up there. What other way of putting it as long as he does what he's told? Oof. Big Papa, okay, hey, Kanye ain't going anywhere. Hell no, Kanye ain't going nowhere. Kanye, West, Drake, they'll never finish.
Shit,
We
baby.
said this already in the chat. Those are two people that we're gonna say forever that always will remain. Like, you can't finish them. No mumble at all. Big Sean is nice. I don't even think I've ever heard him say a whack line. I don't want to put him on a pedestal like that up there, but he's sort of kind of like a Jadakiss in them type of dudes. Like when he spits, it's always fire. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't never heard Big Sean say nothing whack. All his bars is on point. Even songs that I hated, with my click, click, click. Him and Kanye hated that song. But then when I really listened to the lyrics, them niggas went crazy on that record.
Shit, baby.
Them dudes went crazy on there. Bali, what's goody, my dude? Y'all want to smoke a blunt with y'all right now so bad, want to roll up and just get in the vibe? Sick of YouTube. They try to kill us, man. Meanwhile, Joe Rogan on there smoking gas.
Shit, baby.
So can we pause a minute to point out a few people that got it on the platform and then disappeared? Yes, we can. Let's talk about it, Christian.
Shit, baby.
Who had the best verse on Control? Big Sean.
Shit, baby.
Like Designer. I love Designer. You understand nothing he's saying. Yeah, we don't know what he's saying. Big Sean verse was highly underrated. That's a fact. Yeah, some people became superstars in the platform, so in lip. Now it seems like they bots. Oh, you talking about Homeboy, right? Yo, he's a clown. Tribe Called Quest or Wu-Tang Clan? Of course, Wu-Tang Clan. I like when y'all ask me those questions early in the morning. I love it. Now, Tribe Called Quest is definitely fire, though. They definitely, the originate boom bap, the starters of the whole hip hop, they was them dudes. I ain't gonna hold you. Leaders of the new school, all of that. Tribe Called Quest. Yes, it's hard to say, put Wu-Tang in front of them. Just because how legendary and how GOAT status they are. But come on, fam. That's the Wu. That's the Wu.
Shake, baby.
That is definitely the Wu. Wu-Tang forever. Of course. Listen, Wu-Tang, the only reason why I like them over Tribe Called Quest is because each artist had a classic album. Each one of the Wu-Tang, we break them down, all of them got fire by themselves. Yeah. So I gotta label them the best group, I would have to say maybe of all time. But the only thing stopping them is the locks.
Shake, baby.
But I gotta put the locks before them because the locks are still the locks. They still a group. Wu-Tang is still a group too, but no new music. You know, you might get a Wu tour once in a while, but they not the same Wu like the locks are the same locks. Yeah. If that makes sense. I hope it does.
Shake, baby.
SBTV Radio, Shay speaking. Hello? Yeah, I know this phone is acting up. I don't even see you calling, my boy, except that one time. Call back. Yes, Michelle Locke's the best. Oh, they definitely are. Oh, that's good point. SBTV Radio, Shay speaking.
Yo, what it do, bro?
What's good, my boy?
Same shit, different name, man. Hey, shout out to the chat, man. Everybody in the chat, what's going on, man?
Yes, sir. He said, what's good to the chat?
I gotta answer that question, though. You said no limited cash money, man.
Okay, let's talk about it. We on the no limited cash money right now.
Okay, I'ma go no limit. But don't get me wrong, now. I'ma say after Pop, for me, it's Wayne, man. Like Wayne the GOAT. Like they gotta get that man this pop. As far as individual artists, that superstars, Cash Money got that check. But No Limit, like you said, as a movement, man, these niggas dropped the album 2 or 3 albums a week, man. Like they had the streets spinning. These niggas had the streets spinning. Like I can remember going to buy No Limit album and looking in the cover to see when they had all the shit like coming soon, what's about to come out next. Cause you already know if you get Fiend this week, you gonna get Kane the Able the next week. You might get Silk the Shocker the next week. Like man, P, he broke the mold, man.
No, and that's why I said that, because if you weren't around, you don't know that. But Master P was the first one too. He was making his own art covers. Remember them bullshit art covers they was doing for the album covers? Like it was like draw on crayon. It looked like low budget piece of shit album covers. Am I lying, my dude?
Hey, but everybody started doing it though. Niggas started CG and Mansions.
Everybody.
And Black Panthers and Rolls Royces on their album cover. Cause
That's a
No
fact.
Limit started doing it.
Yup, that's what I'm
I
saying.
ain't gonna lie, the coldest album cover. Who was that had the Ghetto Dope album cover? That shit might have been the coldest album cover.
I'm showing the people now.
Back then.
These are what the album covers used to look like with Master P. His shits was looking like straight up low budget. Look at this. Come on, cuz. My little 10-year-old could do that right now. These is just too trash. Too trash. You see these album covers? Look.
Pull up the Ghetto Dope album cover.
What?
I ain't gonna lie, that right there though, that might be one of the coldest covers in music. No, that Master P, the Ghetto Dope album, the one with the little fiend on the front.
Oh yeah. What's the name of it again?
Ghetto Dope.
And people don't understand. Master P and them really had that bag. You talking about this? You talking about that album?
That one right there. That one right there with all the little albums. And then look, they done changed it over time. Because back in the day, when that shit first came out, it had the little dope fiend on the front with the little crack smoke coming out the pipe.
Yeah.
And then where the album's at, where it say Master P up there, that's where the smoke was going. That shit was cold, man.
But that's what I was trying to...
But any nigga that was growing up in that era and living in the hood and really living like how them niggas was talking about on them albums, man, that was a different era. Like I was telling my homeboy yesterday, I said, look, bro, music ain't the same no more. All you hear about is the niggas smoking on their ops and how many
Big
switches
facts.
they got, and you know what I'm saying? Like niggas don't, man, music had subject matter back then. When niggas dropped the album, you knew at least 2 or 3 songs on the album was gonna be about the album. These niggas just get on the track and be like, hey man, give me a beat.
Exactly. They painted a picture. And that's what I'm trying to explain to them what we were talking about earlier. So I want to stay on the No Limit for a second. People don't understand. Master P was so on top of his game, he took Snoop Dogg from Dr. Dre. He signed Snoop Dogg, fam. That's what I'm saying.
That's one of the first.
That was one of the biggest. But that was one of the biggest ever hip hop like crossovers, like where a person went from West Coast to a whole nother region. He went to New Orleans with it.
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's like Steph Curry going to the Knicks.
That's like Curry going to the Knicks, 100%. That was like when I remember when that happened. I was like, what the fuck? Why the hell would he go with No Limit?
Yeah, but guess what? That album though, the album that Snoop dropped on No Limit, that shit was fire though, man. I ain't even gonna flex. That shit was fire. That nigga dropped. He came with some quality. I thought he was gonna go straight No Limit Soldier when he jumped on No Limit, but he stayed true to his formula.
This is how the album looks. Look at the album cover.
Tracks, but hold on, man. What's the name of that album, man?
The name of that album is called The Game Is to Be Sold, Not Told.
Is to be sold, not to be told. Okay, yeah, that shit was hot though. That shit was hot. And then look, that second album he dropped, that Top Dog, that's when he went back straight West Coast. Yeah. He had some No Limit flavor on that album, but that Top Dog, the second album, that when he went back straight West Coast. I'm talking about all the producers, Jelly Roll, all them niggas. Like I think Dre made a beat on that album.
Yo, look at they chains. Remember the chains with the tanks?
Oh yeah, the No Limit Soul. Hey, they had them in the liquor store.
That's how I'm trying to tell niggas that that brand was big. They were selling the fake tank chains, right? Word.
Hey, I remember going to the fair as a kid. They had all the chains. Bad Boy, No Limit.
I'm trying to tell you.
Spend $10, man, get you one of them aluminum foil, gold-plated boys.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It ain't the same, man. I feel bad for these dudes in hip hop right now. They missed out on good smoke, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, what about the smoke with your boy Jay Prince, though, man? I gotta say, ain't nobody scared of that nigga, man. Like, I don't know if he think this the late 90s, early 2000s, when he still had pull in
I mean, he
Like, I don't
is
think
coming.
we understand
I mean, he
this
is coming off.
2024, man.
I mean, he is coming off the whole, the whole takeoff situation. So he probably ain't got away with it. So he probably feeling like, he's back in his old days. But I ain't gonna hold you. 60 years old. I'm not calling nobody's phone or putting no death threats out there. And if you come to me, with drama at 60 years old, I might tell you to get the fuck out my house.
Say, baby.
He the boogeyman.
You know what I mean?
He the boogeyman.
At
And on top
60?
of that, you ain't telling these young niggas nothing these days. First of all, like it ain't like back in the day when I was growing up. You had some old heads in the hood that come to you, little nigga, blah blah blah, like that.
Thank you, Bella. Rock with you too.
They gonna try to set you straight. Nowadays, you can't tell these little niggas shit. They gonna look at you like you crazy and then pull out their switch. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas got switches.
That's
what they saying. And they willing to throw their life away to use them.
That's a fact.
So, when you got something to live for, niggas still got kids to raise out here. You want to see grandkids in the future. These young niggas don't look past tomorrow.
That's a fact.
They don't look past tomorrow. So when you sitting up here trying to, you might be trying to give a nigga the right.
Christian, we getting you in there next, definitely.
Say, baby.
Man, they pulling out the switch.
Okay, so
what? You ain't saying nothing crazy.
Okay, so I always gotta ask you this, and the people love to talk about this, and the people want to know too, because you always seem like you have the answers for this, and that's why I'm fuck with you. Drake, where is Drake right now, sitting in the hip hop business? Is Drake still sitting the same way he been sitting? Are these 20-inch rims still the same? Are they still spinning? Are they still clean?
Let me ask you this, Shay. If you took 5 niggas to the car lot, right? And you bought all these niggas a whip, it don't matter what kind of whip it was, right? Bought all these niggas a whip, and for some strange reason, y'all just started beefing, right? Nigga, you can say whatever you want to say about me, man. But you still riding around in the car that I bought you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can talk about Drake all day, but these niggas still living off number and eating off number ones that he gave them. They still eating off alley-oops.
You right. Because Rick Ross
still keep capping.
I can't lie.
But when you check them liner notes on the albums, where they shit went Billboard #1 at, his name's still gonna be on there. So
no, because I can't lie. If he didn't give Rick Ross that banger, Rick Ross was kind of fading out at that time. You don't think so?
I mean, he had that. What, man? Look at the joints. The No New Friends joint, Aston Martin music. Like, them boys they got so many joints together, but them boys was going hard, stay scheming. You know what I'm saying? When that nigga on that shit too, like, man, come on, man, y'all. It's funny. Like I said, I just told somebody yesterday, I said Ross sitting up there calling Drake a white boy, but him and French Montana the same complexion. And he still hang around that nigga. What's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Why Drake a white boy all of a sudden? Like, what's really going on? Like, that shit crazy, man.
Yo.
That shit crazy.
I'm at a point now where I'm just thinking that people are just, it seems like they might be a little jealous of Drake.
Man, they mad. It's just like when the Bulls was winning. Look, man, I always been a Lakers fan, but I grew up from Detroit. I was born and raised in Detroit, man.
Mm-hmm.
I hated the fucking Bulls. Pistons, even though I wasn't a Pistons fan, in 91 when them niggas beat Magic, nigga, I knew we was about to get another ring. I'm like, hell yeah, nigga, Magic's about to take this shit to the house. Man, Jordan them started winning. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. I ain't no nigga hated the Bulls, man. So it's like that. Like when niggas winning all the time, you gonna feel the hate. Like it's gonna be like 3 or 4 niggas that's like, man, that nigga, he always got the trophy, man.
Austin, what's poppin'? Good looks, my dude. Thank you.
Say, baby.
Now that's a fact. Yo, so my dude, we gonna talk tomorrow, man. I gotta get John in here. I gotta get 2 other callers in here. They keep calling on the other end. Everybody got something to say. Or when they done, call back. Call back, see what they got to say.
Word. I'ma hit you. Hey, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Y'all know what it is.
That's a fact. You know you my dude, Blanket. I'll talk to you in a few. And what's up? Why you ducking me on 2K, man?
Shit, baby.
Hey, I ain't seen you yet. I've been waiting on you, man. Hey, my nephew.
You added me? You added me?
Nigga so trash, man.
You added me?
No, hey, I added you. You ain't add me back yet.
Okay, when I get on tonight, I'm gonna add you back. So we gonna definitely work it out tonight for sure. Pause.
Yeah. Hey, I sent the close friend request though, so you will see it's the same pic.
All right, I got you, my man. All right, so next caller, let's get it.
Shit, baby.
We lit this morning. Let's get to it. Ooh, it's hot in here today.
Shit, baby.
Yes, sir, we lit this morning. This is the type of smoke I like, man. I like when people participating, we calling up, we get into it, we talking that good smoke. This is what this is about. Okay, so, let me ask y'all this. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, here we go. SBTV Radio, Shay speaking.
Yo, this is Christian, man.
What's good, my boy?
Yeah. So we gotta talk about summer 2024. This is the official season of the fucking crash.
This is the crash out season?
Shit, baby.
This is the crash out season. Now, I've never professed to be the toughest dude, but I'm around rappers and tough ass dudes in Long Island City, Astoria, Queens, Queensbridge. You know Queensbridge. You know Astoria, Manor, Ravenwood, and fucking what's that? Bryant High School, by the Guitar Center over on Woodside Project. Like the shit that's bothering me about the crash out is Nate and Cam were getting unwarranted shots from Shakur. Jay Prince followed up because, yo, we can be anywhere. We can box it out. We can catch the fade. And then Jay Prince's old ass stepped up. But then May said something very poignant. He was like, nigga, you was doing all this rah-rah, but your ass ain't say shit to Kendrick and them. And then I thought about it, because then he said, did Cam, and I do believe that to a certain extent. We all did. Like he said that his big homies told him, like, yo, we don't ever send anybody on crash out. We don't to have business handled, you know, because that's like some handle the shit ourselves. I know personally for me that I never really listened to anybody when I was younger, when I was crashing out. But then some of my OGs on the block, I then started listening to them because they were the ones that were grabbing me by the back of my shirt collar like, you gonna get yourself fucking killed out in these streets trying to fade with every hood, every neighborhood, you just wilding. I was like 6, 7, all the way to 14. And then when I got older, I had to then have self-respect because I couldn't have my OGs keep bailing me out, whether I caused the problem or I was just, you know, the victim. So then one pivotal moment that made my OGs respect me is when I was 25. One of my former high school friends who's Dominican had me set up to be jumped in the hood in Astoria. And
Tyson was goody.
Anyone can verify it. So I had to fight 6 people.
And I remember as soon as the first punch came, I grabbed dude's arm and tried to dislocate it, and I was swinging. I got kicked in the face, and then fucking was trying to cover myself, block all the blows while I was getting stomped out because I wasn't going to take an L. And then my OG Flip, who helps run all the fucking kids that are nice to go on the AAU, the next day, my brother goes and he says, yeah, one of my brothers always getting himself into some shit. And then he finds out from our OG Flip, who taught me how to play organized Little League baseball. He was like, nah, you gotta leave young man alone. Like he took an L, but he didn't set himself up to get jumped. He got set up. Then I defended myself, and they respected me more for catching an L. And then when I had my first set of kids, because I got 3, my OG Flip and a few others were like, listen, we saw your elevation. We're extending the hood politics to your kids because we know you and we know your family and we know your 3 kids. And if anything happens to you or your kids, just drop the bat signal. We'll be anywhere, and boom. But then I just was like, that's real love, but, you know, I can't have my G's be sent out on a crash out mission. It's nice that the hood security is there because we're a community and a family, but then at the same time, when I look at this Drake situation, it's like everybody wants to say, like, you know, no rapper truly needs the Drake stimulus package, but then the Drake security stimulus package comes in hand because some of these motherfuckers are lukewarm out in the streets and need a naval fucking life raft to save them. And Drake comes in the same way. All the people that Drake is beefed with, Joe Budden included, none of those people have big homies intervening and stopping the shit like Diddy, whoever. But then Drake wants to pop the most shit, and then and I get where Kendrick is saying he's a colonizer. The reason why I kind of agree is because look at album to album. He tried to fucking, you know, he tried to be out there fucking, you know, fishing chips with the men, then fucking switching up with a Jamaican, British, fucking Brixton accent, and then he's getting these accents from everywhere, trying to be a chameleon because he needs to gravitate to whoever. Now, with Jay Prince, if you're really popping all that shit, then stand on fucking business. Because they're always saying, like, he got to run to Atlanta for you know, whatever lemon pepper music stimulus they got. Tip never had a big homie bail him out. Tip always threw his hands in the air as expert and as Clifford T.I. Harris Casan, and he would always say, like, I'm hard-headed, I'm from Atlanta, I'm from Bankhead, I keep fucking up, you know, and that's on me. And I know Tiny don't like that because then I got to go do a bid, you know what I mean? But he stands on his fuck shit, and then he elevated on the fuck shit because then they tried, remember when they tried to say, oh yeah, and then T.I. said something pointed. He was like, say man, find one motherfucking time where my name was attached to anybody else and anybody else getting their raggedy ass locked up in jail. You won't find it. Because even Vlad tried to do his little investigatory bullshit and couldn't find nothing.
Right.
Like, people need to, like, if you're going to crash out, then crash out a fucking loan.
Yeah.
That's my PSA.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you got issues with a motherfucker, the issue is between you and the motherfucker you got issues with. I know this because I lived in the Polo Grounds. I lived in the building half a step down from the train, right across from Rucker Park. And a dude that owed me money was ducking me. And I'm not a tough guy, but the nigga was pissing me off. He owed me a few good zeros. And I remember I was fucking on the phone with him. I was like, yo, you better have my money because I will fucking find you. New York City is small. And I know your ass ain't the Warriors. I will catch you on a fucking train platform because I'm off the sauce. I might need to be on some kind of fucking medication, but I will throw you on the train tracks because that's my family's money, my wife, my kids, whatever at the time. And fucking, he just blew me off, and I was so pissed. 2 NYPD officers came to the polo grounds, and they were just looking to see who was, illegally parking in the nitrous spaces that belong to the people of the thing. And they looked at me so hot on the phone, threatening to murder someone over money I was owed. They didn't even bother. They said, "Yep, fuck this shit, I'm out." They turned around and walked. And then one of my G's who's a super for housing, doing maintenance and all that stuff, he said, "Yo, Drizzy, why you upset?" And I was like, "This motherfucker owe me money." He was like, "Yo, money's not a big deal. You're a good person. You'll make it up, blah, blah, blah." I said, "Yeah, but it's the principle." And then he said to me, he said, "How many zeros was it?" And when I told him, he said, "You know what? I would have shot that nigga myself." I said, "You see?" And I said, "It's one, the principle, because I'm light-skinned, and I went to school in Queens. Everybody in Queens is viewed as soft, sensitive, emotional, and it's not about that." And the thing is, when I went on my few crash-out missions, I didn't get anybody involved. I didn't get anybody involved on the
crash-out missions.
Listen, the best thing my OGs did for me when I found out my wife, the mother of my children, was cheating on me with a dude who's a studio engineer for Atlantic Records and close to, Dipset and all that. I was upset. I was agonizing. I was in my I'll Be Sure light-skin bag on Facebook. And one of my OGs pulled up on me on Facebook and he was like, "Nigga, you better cut that shit out." He was like, "I remember when you was 5, 6 years old. You better not let a woman..."
Yo, they in the chat saying light-skin missions is nasty work.
Listen. Because that's what light-skinned niggas do. They get on Facebook and they cry over women and they put these lengthy-ass posts. Listen, if you gonna go on a crash-out mission, go by your goddamn toe. Because May said it the other day on his show. He said, "So why do you think I got the fucking problems that I got? Because I ain't listening to nobody." That's why I'm always in the shit that I'm in. Because Mace, everybody's like, "Yo, he's Murder Mace, and now he's, smooth, cute Mace, doing all these songs with Diddy." I'm like, yeah, but he's still a dude at the end of the day. A black man that, if it calls, he gonna smack you on your top lip. And the same with Cam. Because, look, Cam stood on business. Cam was on a crash out, and he was in D.C., we all know.
Yeah.
And then, what was it, 60 Minutes? 60 Minutes on CBS interviewed him, and he was like, "Yo, man," he was like, "Yo, politics, you don't snitch." And the thing is, he figured in
You
that
talking
moment,
about when the dude shot Cam, right? You talking about when Cameron got shot, right?
Yeah, Cam did the honorable thing. Instead of giving up the information, he took a little bit. He went away for a little nap time, sit in the corner on timeout, and he did his stint. I respect it. Now, I'm a civilian. I will never snitch. The only time snitching is cool is when it affects your wife, your grandma, any living relatives, or your kids. Yes. But if you're not directly linked and attached to the shit, because I used to live in Shaolin too, and some dude came up to me, he was like, "Yo, I hear you spread my business, this, that, and the third." I was like, "Fuck out of here." And then he goes, and he's a G in the building, and he goes and he says, "Nah, you good. I see how you moving with your wife and your kids, just people through it." And I was like, "Listen, man," I said, "You the big homie on Staten Island." I said, "I know everything you're doing. I'm not pocket watching. I know everything you're doing. And when the cops come around and try to piece it up with me and chill and hang," I said, "I don't be giving up nobody's information. Why do you think I'm the first one they call for the dominoes table, the spades game, the 2-on-2, the 5-on-5? I said, I don't snitch. I said, if it ain't got shit to do with me, y'all do you. Like, listen, y'all be right outside my window, shooting them dice. I don't give a fuck. Like, if it don't directly affect me." And then the thing is, I don't have a reserve fucking pistol or rifle somewhere in the cut in case of emergency, because I know people that as soon as I open my mouth, like even when I was in first grade, I opened my mouth, I got fucking kids that are 12 years old want to fucking, push my face in. Like I'm now at an age where my homeboy who lives by me in Pennsylvania, he got hot. He's white and also a veteran like I am. He literally cocked his rifle in his truck because he had, some road rage issue with another idiot. And I told him, I said, listen, you better make sure that when you pull out your pistol or your rifle or your shotgun, that it's worth me as your friend getting involved, because I don't have felonies. I've been arrested hella times, but never just on some stupid shit. I said, I don't want to fight anybody unless you're bringing something to my...
Damn, Michelle said, chocolate chip peanut butter pancakes. Wow.
Motherfuckers, listen, it's the summer of the crash out. And also, before I go, the Bronny James situation. Oh, Kobe, rest in peace. Jelly Bean is rolling in his fucking grave. Because, one, nobody's saying the real shit. If Kobe were alive, and now Jerry West, rest in peace, Kobe would have gotten his helicopter or his fucking thing, came down stadium and been like, bro, send that motherfucker to the fucking G League. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Jerry West would have even said the same thing. Send him to the G League for a long minute. Like, we're not going to conflate whether or not, like, I respect he's your kid, the firstborn, but send him somewhere to get right. Because, look, LaMelo Ball went to fucking Lithuania, got right against some grown-ass men that could fucking body him to the ground, came to the league, and then was just as explosive as John Morant until he fucking, got injured.
Okay, so can Bronny James, can he go overseas right now and average 20?
I'm going to... is because the reason why I say that is because I myself could give anybody, whether on a street ball level or NBA level, I could confidently give 20 or 25. I know this because me and my older half brother Carl is Italian. When our respective moms and fathers or whatever made us, when we were like, he's 1 year older, when we were allowed to ride the train by ourselves at 11, 12, 13, we went to West 4th, we went to that fucking other one downtown, and we used to, and one day I'm going to call him because he lives in Hawaii and he's doing, he's a licensed therapist, an MMA fighter, and fucking martial artist with my nieces and nephews. We used to play and train alongside fucking Anthony Mason, John Starks on their fucking off days when they didn't have actual games to the Garden. And I can certify this because I can post a picture of my mother.
Tyson, that would be crazy if he came to Rucker, right? Bronny came to play in Dykeman. Crazy.
Frazier. She's hugging Frazier and she's got her, like, fucking thing on and the chef's coat and all that stuff. Like, and we used to, that's the...
Yo, John. Yo, John, you crazy.
Neighborhoods, and then when we travel out, my brother is like 5 foot fucking 6 or 7. He's German, Italian, and one other thing. And his 3-pointer is deadly. But then when we were kids, when someone tells you you got a lit 3-pointer, you're thinking like, oh yeah, I'm nice. I could be here, I could be there. And then, he ultimately didn't take that seriously because we played also organized ball and he tried out for the Mets, but then ended up in the training system for the WWE because he was a high school and college wrestler for Hunter. And if anybody like one of my closest friends is fucking Danny fucking Artest. And I think you know this. Every summer there was that.
You say Danny Artest? You mean Ron Artest's son?
No, his brother.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, so you know how in Queensbridge, Ravenswood, they would always have the that tournament every fucking summer. And then our pandemic, I forgot that thing existed.
You talking about the tournament in Left Rack?
Yeah. So then Daniel posted it, and I was like, yo, I had my knee replaced, but I think I could still give y'all like 20-something points. He was like, yeah, but we always in Queensbridge beat you.
She said, Bella, I am flattered. I am strictly glizzy. Strictly glizzy. That's what she said. She going strictly for the glizzy. Yeah. Now the girls are in the chat. They saying they strictly glizzies. I feel them. Shout out to all the ladies in the chat that strictly going for the glizzies.
What it is, baby.
I feel y'all.
Yeah, so fucking he was like, you and your brother lived a block away and still managed to register for that fucking set of PJ and still lost. He said the only redeeming thing about that team, because y'all always kept losing, was you and your brother were the only ones putting up numbers. And I said during the pandemic, I said, I know I had my knee replaced. I said, but
she said my husband is jealous of the wind touching my hair. I can't be mad at him, Michelle.
5-3. And I think, you know what, if you could get like a little summer fucking tournament going, I might show out just to drop like, you know, the little 15, 17 points just for the hell of it. Because after I saw White Chocolate busting up young dudes, I'm like, you know what?
You saw him, right? White Chocolate. He still got it. He still got it.
Exactly. So yeah, people in the chat, I'm out. Be safe. Don't crash out unless you're prepared for the fallout and the crash back, because that shit is serious.
That's a fact.
You don't want to go crash out. Listen, what I mean by that is, imagine World War II or the Korean War. Imagine you being tasked to throw a grenade, you pull the pin, and accidentally drop it in your lap. Don't do that. Don't do that, especially for the people, because I know we got some LA people, Atlanta people, all people calling up from the Midwest on the chat. I'm strictly speaking to motherfuckers that are legally on a birth certificate, born in the 5 boroughs, because we even do count Yonkers and Mount Vernon. Don't fucking crash out this summer. Like, get as much sex you can from your wife, take care of your kids, or if you're single, you know, strap up out there, be safe, get some hoes, go down to Coney Island, get a few glizzies, go hang out with Gorilla Limbs.
Get a few glizzies.
Go down to Coney, like. Also,
you wild, Christian.
He still got his restaurant, he still got Tony's. You know, go. Also, you know, Hunts Point, Gun Hill Road, fucking, you know, go to Fordham, you know, because apparently Central C took his new boo Ice Spice to go to the hoods out there in England, so she might take his ass to fucking Fordham Road and Grand Concourse.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so I'm out.
All right, my man, good looking. We talk to you tomorrow. Yeah. Yo, it's always love when Christian calls up. Him and my man Blanky. Yo, they make the morning for me because we do talk a long time, because it's like friends talking. These guys are my guys, man. Yeah. Shout out to them, man. We can talk all morning. That's a fact. All right, so I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. We're going to start taking calls. We're going to take calls now in the beginning, the middle, and the end of the show. Yeah. Just so we can limit the time period of the call so we can get more smoke in there, because I do want to talk to y'all. So I'll give y'all 3 times to talk to me. So if you want to call in the morning, you can call in the middle, then you can call at the end, just so we can talk about things that have went on. All right? All right, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Shout out to everybody out there and you new Rizzlers in the chat. I see y'all talking to the Shea Babies in there, man. I love y'all. Ken James, my guy. Yes, sir. Michelle, Niche, and Bella. Top 3 in the chat getting hollered at. Somebody's gonna get them digits soon. We know that. I love y'all. I see y'all.